can hear it. Hey, Aaron. Aaron. All right, welcome everybody to MetalAF debut at the Grand in New Albany. Hey, Aaron, share the link now. Thanks, Aaron. All right, audience for MetalAF, can someone in the comments let me know if you can hear me loud and clear? Well, this was the plan. All right, thanks Nicholas Cravens for letting me know. We appreciate you, and we're glad to bring metal armored fighting to your living rooms or bedrooms or wherever it is that you're watching now. My name is Dakota Walker with the Louisville Royals. I'm here with my brother Ethan Walker, and we're going to provide some commentary during these fights, and we're going to bring all the violence to your household. We've got 9 armored combat fights for you tonight. It's going to be excellent. The venue's amazing. The metal band is ready to go. They're sounding great. Everyone I've talked to is excited to be here. This is going to be an excellent night. All right, we're going to get started here in just about a minute. So if you're watching from home, go ahead and get ready to watch all the action.
New Albany! Fighting, presented by the Louisville Steel Fighting Team and the Raven Troops Boutique. This is Combat Reimagined. Get ready for a show unlike anything you have ever seen before. We've got 9 full contact armored mixed martial arts fights. We've got food from Water Spud. We got 2 bars in the back, and we got musical performances by Age of Bellum. So, before we kick this thing off, let's go over some basic rules of MetalAF. Each fight will consist of 3 rounds, each lasting 1 minute, with a 1-minute break in between rounds. Fighters can not only strike with their weapons and shields, but they can also strike with punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. They can also take their opponents to the ground and fight on the ground for up to 10 seconds.
Yeah. Woo!
All right. Now, it's important to note that a fight can be won in several ways. A fighter can forfeit. The referee can stop the match if a fighter is no longer able to defend themselves in an armor failure or by decision or knockout. Yes, right? It's important to note that if a fighter experiences an armor failure, the team will have 1 minute to make repairs. And failure to do so will result in disqualification.
Go down there and
Now,
spike at the merch booth.
Please rise if you're able
to share the new live
for playing of the national
all the
anthem.
chats, just every chat, just share it to them. I can't get up. I'm locked in. Messing with the stand.
Thank you, New Albany. Are you ready for a show that's not as fun? As a ball, let's bring out our best players. Fighter number 1 from the red corner, Nathan Kitchen. Tomlinson.
All right, so the two fighters that we have today for the round, the first round of fights here, we have Nathan Kitchen and Robert Tomlinson coming in now. We'll do more announcements here in just a second. We'll give more fighter information once they get into the cage. All right, so right now we're doing armor checks as they come into the cage. Nathan Kitchen on the left in the black brig. Robert Tomlinson on the right in the gray brig. Hey, I tell you what, audience, I love that we have a metal band playing these live intros for each fighter. That is amazing.
We have judges David Cooper and Jamie Haley and referee Ricky Rayome.
That's our homeboy, Ricky Rayome. He's an old school Louisville Royal. Goes back way, many, many years. Started out with our team.
186 pounds from Cincinnati, Ohio. This is Nathan Kitchen. And across the cage, in the assignment straight broker, standing 6 foot tall, and weighing in 176 pounds, representing the Ohio White Horses. This is Robert
All right, this is going to be a great matchup. The fighters are within 10 pounds of each other. They're within just a couple of inches. It looks like Robert Tomlinson has just a little bit more reach. Kitchen's got a lot of experience. I've fought Robert Tomlinson at Kentucky Ren Fair before. This is going to be an energetic fight. I am excited to start this thing off.
Let's start fight.
All right, they're facing off, staring each other down. They're weighing each other out. Got a couple of shots there, a head shot to a leg shot. The head shots are 2 points. The body shots are 2 points. Limb shots are only 1 point. So if you trade a 1 for 1, whoever got the head shot's going to be up. All right, we see some kicks here. As I like to say, sometimes you have more buttons to push. All right, I hope I see some grappling. All right, they're getting close. The first round might just be testing each other. We don't know. All right, I see Kitchen getting a little aggressive there. No one really owns the center of the cage, though. I'd like to see someone push someone into the cage and get those points. Kitchen's going for it. He's going for the pushing into the cage. He's got him on the cage. Oh, and he let him go. Oh, and a drop kick from Robert Tomlinson. And a grapple. All right, wow. What a great first round. High energy. Didn't quite get to see the grappling yet. We're going to give them 1 minute rest in between the round. We got our cornermen there helping the fighters out, giving water, giving them some fight advice. They're probably telling them to use more grappling in the second round and the third round. That's where you really are going to get more points. And we have a ring girl this time. This is something I haven't seen in Armored Combat yet. We happen to know this person that is local to the area, and she's great. Her name is Robin Coffins. You can look her up on social media. She's great. We're going to use her in future events as well.
But we want to see all of your pictures and videos as well. Make sure you hashtag Louisville Steel Fighting Team and MetalAF. Quarters out.
All right, here we go. That was a quick 1 minute rest. We have 3 full rounds of this. So the second round, I hope to see, they've already measured each other up a little bit on the striking. I hope to see a little bit more grappling, maybe even a takedown. In this sport, if you get a takedown, you're going to get double points if you're in the dominant position. So it's a very, very effective strategy to use here. The only problem with grappling is it's a gamble. Even if you're a very effective grappler, you could be reversed in the clinch, and you could go down, and you could be on the receiving end of those double points. I hope Brandon's voice lasts longer into the main card. He's really getting after it in this first round. All right, we're taking it a little bit slow, testing each other out. That was a loud shot there. They're throwing some weight into these shots here. Oh, with the shield punch. That was an excellent shield punch from Nathan Kitchen. He's got some good combos he's using. A high-low, high-low. He's getting those points. There he goes again with the leg shot and the shield punch. Robert Tomlinson's going to have to come back with some grappling. He's going to have to do some major action here to catch up. I don't know if he's tiring out. I don't know what his plan is there, but he's got to pick it up. Maybe he got rocked with that shield punch. I don't know, but here we go. Finally, some clinch work. All right, now Robert Tomlinson's on the cage now, taking the knee shots. Man, I tell you, with the exhibition rules that we're using, so we cleared it with AMMA to use their rule sets for this fight. We're hoping to become an amateur league, a feeder league for AMMA, and we're using exhibition rules tonight. That's 3 1-minute rounds, and I tell you, these 1-minute rounds go really, really fast. I mean, you don't have a lot of time to have your strategy. It's just go, go, go constantly. When you watch the pro fights that are 2 minutes long, you kind of have some time to strategize, save some energy, but in these exhibition matches, it's just go all the time, and it's very high energy. I enjoy the exhibition matches. Hopefully you think so too. Hey, by the way, if you're in the audience joining us, I am watching the comments here. If you have questions or comments or concerns, you can put those right there in the live feed. I'll read the questions and answer them as best I can. I love to have interaction with the comments. Yeah, kick them, Robert. Use those kicks. That is a great strategy. Seemed to be effective in the first 2 rounds. He's going to have to pull something out here. If Robert can get in my count, I think Robert is down a little bit in the first 2 rounds, by just a little bit. If he can get a takedown on Kitchen and score some points from the dominant position, he might be able to pull this out. The way that they score these fights, it's not best 2 of 3. It can go either way still, even into the 3rd round. So hopefully we'll see some excitement in this 3rd round here.
Let's go!
All right, the final round between Nathan Kitchen and Robert Tomlinson.
Yeah, Robert's going to have to pull off an upset right here.
All right, the last round. They got to pull some energy here. Dig deep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think Robert had about a 4-count combo there. I'm not sure they all landed, but he's definitely trying it.
He's going all out tonight.
There he goes. Great kicks. And I don't think that one was blocked either. Kitchen's taking those leg shots, but he's giving some good shield punches.
30 seconds left.
Hey, I think the question is, are we streaming on YouTube or anything else? Right now, we're streaming it only through Facebook. And we got a takedown. Nathan Kitchen is on top. He's in the dominant position. Robert Tomlinson is holding him, not letting him score any points. Very good takedown. All right, we're standing him up after 10 seconds. Our live feed is only on Facebook right now, as we have it right now. All right, what a first fight we have there between Nathan Kitchen and Robert Tomlinson. High energy. They were fighting the full minute each round. They gave it everything they had. There was a takedown in the 3rd round now. Now it's going to go to the judges. The judges have some time to do their deliberation. Today we have 4 counters. All right, 4 counters. We can get all the angles. The judges have to deliberate, make sure their scoring is accurate, and they're going to give us a decision here in just a few seconds. Let's see what they got. What do you think? Who do you think took that round?
I think Kitchen won. I think he won every single round.
Yeah, I think Kitchen probably took each of the rounds. The 3rd round he got to take down. Let's take a look here to see what the judges say. Sometimes those strikes may not count. It may look good to us, but the judges may not count it. All right, Kitchen's got the crowd behind him.
Crowd favorite.
And Nathan Kitchen takes the first round, or the first match. Excellent job to both fighters. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Christian, for pointing that out. 1 minute doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have 60 to 80 pounds of armor on and you're grappling, trying to not be killed and trying to kill your opponent, it really takes it out of you.
It's like a damn war in there.
Yeah, it's a war in there. All right, we got Austin Jones coming out for the second fight of the night. All right, second fighter coming in now, Andy Soup Campbell. All right, yeah. Fist bumping the band. That was a good move. I like it. Uh-oh, what is he going to make a lap? All right, yeah. All right, looks like he's thanking and congratulating some of his support, his family and friends that are here to see him in person. We're getting some armor checks before they come into the cage. All right, so it looks like they're both wearing a black brigandine, but you can tell the difference because the helmets are different, and it looks like Andy Soup Campbell has a soup can painted onto his shield in the red and white. It is hilarious. I love it. I want to take a picture of that when I get closer. Yeah, check it out. It says soup on his shield there.
Let's go, soup.
This is Austin Jones.
All right, so we have Austin Jones on the left-hand side of the screen in the red corner, and we have Andy Soup Campbell on the right in the blue corner.
Standing 5'10" tall and weighing in at 220 pounds from Madison, Indiana, representing the Ohio Horses. This is Andy Soup Campbell.
It looks like a Pokeball. Is he gonna catch the W tonight?
It's a soup can that he's painted down there. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so my prediction for this fight, I think Andy Soup Campbell's going to take this one. Austin Jones, he's a relatively new fighter. He's the captain of a new team in Washington, Indiana called the Washington Black Dragons. I would say Andy Soup Campbell has a little bit more experience. The weight ratio is pretty good. The height ratio is pretty good. I expect to see some heavy shots in this fight. There we go. Good leg shots from Austin Jones. Andy Campbell's trying for the shield punches. He's getting some good shield punches. Let's see if anyone takes it to the cage walls. I want to see someone do some wall work.
Let's see what Soup got in his gas tank today, folks.
All right, let's see that gas tank. Here we go. All right, couple of leg shots here.
Oh, some
All right,
work.
here we go. Some clinch work. Yeah, Austin has Andy in the cage with the reverse. With the reverse. All right. Now, so what you saw at home, is you saw the referee had to stop that fight because they ran out of time. The takedown was right at the end of the round. They had to stop the fight. Austin Jones was not able to capitalize on that takedown and get all those points. And it looks like we do have an armor failure. They have 1 minute to fix that armor failure.
Believe it or not, safety is our #1 priority.
All right. So, yeah, that's an excellent first round so far for these guys. I think there might actually be a couple of seconds left in this first round here. The referee stopped the match because there was an armor failure that he saw, and that was excellent on the ref for seeing that because it was on the cage side, on the opposite side of where he was standing. But he still saw it, and he stopped the fight to protect our fighters. All right. 11 seconds left. That's a full time for a mount. Austin Jones might pull this one out. There he goes. He's got to capitalize, get as many points as he can in the dominant position.
Austin racked up a good amount of points on the ground.
All right, I see a pauldron loose, but I think the referee can let that keep. I think we can keep the fight going. It's just the understrap there on Andy Soup Campbell's left arm. Looks like they're going to give him some time to fix it. We still have 1 second on the clock. I wonder if they're going to let him rest or if they're going to go ahead and. It looks like they're going to go ahead and end the round there with 1 second remaining. They're going to give him a 1 minute break. All right, audience back home, if you're watching that first round there, you saw the takedown from Austin Jones. Very unexpected because it was a reversal. Andy was going for a throw and he got reversed. That is the gamble that you take in the ring when you try to go for a takedown. It's a high payoff move to clinch and try to get the takedown. But again, it can get reversed and you could be the one on the receiving end of that takedown. I wonder how many points Austin Jones got on that takedown. They reset him. He was reset in the dominant position. Looks like he got a couple of shield punches. I'm not sure if he had enough strength there behind each one of those for it to count. It depends on how the judges are going to score that. But I say Austin Jones took that first round there. Points.
I agree. Austin Jones definitely took that round.
Absolutely. That was very good. He might have been behind a little bit on striking, but I think that takedown really got him some points there at the end.
Let's see how the game plan is going to change this round. Let's see how Soup's going to handle the takedown in the previous round. Oh.
All right, we got some 1 and 2 shot combos. That looked like a kick to the groin. That might make Andy Campbell pretty mad about that one. He got a good shield punch to the face. All right, yeah, they got some onside, offside strikes there. Campbell's getting a lot of strikes. If Campbell can defend against the grapple and maybe get a takedown, he might win with points. I think Austin Jones, man, I think his gas tank's going down, but he might be going in for another clinch. He's coming in for, he's trying to get close, but Andy Campbell's taking him. He's keeping him at bay with that jab.
Oh, is he going to press him against the cage? He's running on his face.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, they're just going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, my God.
All right.
That was a close round.
Yeah, so what you're seeing here, these are the undercard fighters. These fighters are a little bit less experienced, but they're trying to get their cage time in MetalAF in this league. You can see some of them they're running a little bit short on the gas tank. What you have to learn when you watch experienced fighters fight, they kind of take their time a little bit. They pace themselves because they know they got to go the full 3 rounds. We saw a very electric first round there. I think it took a lot of the gas out of both of these fighters. So let's see what they have left for the third round. See how it goes. It could go either way. I think Austin Jones is up in the first round, but I think Andy Campbell took that second round by strikes. He really was keeping Austin Jones at bay, wasn't letting him get close, wasn't letting him clinch. He was defending against Austin Jones from pushing him into the cage, which I think is the right strategy for Andy Soup Campbell here. I have a feeling David Sweeney, his corner man, is giving him great advice in there. Let's see what Austin Jones comes out with. I hope that Austin Jones is able to get another takedown and really clinch this fight. But again, the way we score these matches, it could go either way. All of the rounds matter.
Who's ready for our third and final round between
I'm going to need one. All All right, who's ready for the third round? Audience at home.
Austin Jones is playing. He's going to have to shoot. Woo! That's your tips.
All right, here we go. Everything they got left.
Oh, look at Austin Jones. He's walking him down. He's
All right.
pushing him in.
Austin Jones he's trying to control the center of the ring, but I think he just gave up his center position. All right, he got it back. He's trying to push him into the cage.
Lead him in the
He's
middle.
got to get some points. Austin's behind by just a hair. He's got to win this round if he wants to take the match.
Austin. Jones needs to apply more pressure.
All right. Yeah. Jones has got to turn it on here if he wants to clinch this round. All Andy has to do is get more points at the striking, stay at distance, win the round by points, and hope that he may win with the decision.
Come on. He has to shoot for a takedown right now. He's down.
All right, excellent shield punch at the end. Oh, he took a shot to the face at the end. All right. Hey, those fighters gave everything they had in those rounds.
Whoa.
1 round in kit feels like 4 minutes wrestling. If anybody's ever been a wrestler before, that's like wrestling for 4 minutes. Your whole body is engaged. All of your muscles are going. Just to hold the sword in the air and the shield in the air, that takes energy. You have weight hanging off of your body. You're holding the weight of the shield. You're holding the weight of the sword. You're exerting yourself as you're doing these combos. These fighters did excellent for all 3 rounds. Let's see what the judges have to say. And just a reminder, I am monitoring the comments there, so I do appreciate those of you that are giving us pointers on the sound and the angle of the videos. If you want to ask questions, if you want to provide commentary, go ahead, put it in the comments there. I'll see it. I'll respond to you in the video here in the live stream. Hopefully I'm explaining as well enough as you guys at home can hear and see what's going on. All right, let's see who's got it. Ethan, who do you think clinched this one?
I'm giving it to Soup.
All right, so Ethan thinks that Andy Soup Campbell came back and won it. I know Austin won the first, or probably took the first round. I think I'm going to give it by points to Andy Soup Campbell. I don't know. We'll see. Andy Soup takes the match. All right. Andy Soup takes the match. This just goes to show you that every round matters. Andy was down in the first round, but he took it back in the second and third. Yeah, that was a heck of a comeback.
Was that enough violence for you in Albany?
Give us the more!
All right, you guys ready for fight number 3? Yes. All right, guys, here we go. Fighting out of the red corner, Chris Milesky.
All right, Chris Milesky. Hey, I tell you what, I love a good tabard. It's very easy to see from a distance. It's period. I love it. So we see Chris Milesky coming down in the red and gold tabard. He's going to be very easy to spot for the audience. This is going to be a great match. I'll have to plug this in eventually. Hey, so Katie, I see your comment there. Are there going to be any Royals fighting tonight? You asked that just in time because the next fighter coming out, Bentley Meuris.
So how do you see this fight going?
Yeah, I tell you what, this is going to be a great match. Chris Milesky versus Bentley Meuris. There is a slight height difference. Bentley's going to have some reach on Chris, but Chris is going to want to get in close and grapple. I'm going to give this to my boy Bentley. He's a lefty. I don't know if Chris Milesky is going to know how to deal with a left-handed fighter. And, of course, I'm a little bit biased because Bentley Meuris is a Louisville Royal. And you can see his blue and white tabard there. It looks fantastic. I absolutely love that both fighters care about how their kit looks. It's going to be great. Hey, again, I love that we have added a metal band to this venue. I love metal and I love armored combat. This is a great mashup. I love it.
Weighing 260 pounds from Henderson, Ohio, representing the Cincinnati Barbarians. This is Chris Milesky.
All right, we got Chris Milesky here. Yeah, drip or drown. I love it, buddy. Here we go. Bentley doing a little bit of showboating here. Hey, what an incredible job Brandon Bishop is doing announcing. He is hyping me up. This is great. He was born to do this. This has been his dream since he joined the sport. He is getting to live his dream tonight. This is just excellent. I could not be more proud of him and our team for this. All right, let's get back to the fights.
Come on, Bentley!
All right, my money's on Bentley here. Let's see what they do. Let's see what strategies they use.
Come on, Speedster!
I think Bentley, look at the footwork from Bentley.
Yeah, he's using the
All right, he's got the combos.
Oh, Bentley! He's applying the pressure. Come on.
And Chris gets a takedown on Bentley. Milesky is on top in the dominant position. And the referee has stopped the fight. There must be an armor failure. I can't see from here. Let's see what they got.
All right, what happened, folks? That was a killer trip.
All right, it looks like maybe... So in an exhibition, you are allowed to drop your sword. I think, yeah. Okay, so it was an armor failure. And they're restarting the timer. With Milesky on top, getting all of the points.
Hey, Chris, he's getting them ground attacks.
All right.
Man, that was a bad round.
All right, that was the 10 seconds of the on-the-ground fighting. Milesky really got a lot of points in that from what I could see. So Bentley's going to have a lot to come back from that takedown.
Oh, man, let's see. Bentley, he's going to have to play defense this round.
Yeah, Bentley. Now, Bentley could go in for another takedown, though. And another takedown from Milesky. And the people's elbow. And the elbow drop onto poor Bentley. I'd like to see how the judges are going to score that one. That was excellent.
It's a real slobber knocker.
Oh, and there's still some time left in the round. All right. What a round. What a round. The people's elbow. I think Milesky's been planning for that. That was excellent. He may have even rehearsed that move. That looked really good. All right, so I don't know. What do you think on that round? Who do you think's up on that one?
Milesky definitely won that round by far with 2 takedowns.
I would say Bentley probably had it on the standing and striking just by pure speed, but there is no coming back from a takedown where someone has the dominant position and is able to get so many points from the dominant position on the ground.
Yeah.
And it looks like the audience is saying Chris does have some wrestling background. So you could definitely tell he had some great takedowns there. 2 takedowns in 1 round. Bentley's that's huge. Bentley's gonna have to either match that grappling or he's gonna have to keep Chris Milesky at bay. Maybe try to push him into the cage. I don't know. It could go either way. You could come back in the second and third round and take this. It could still go either way. Milesky's definitely up by a lot of points here.
See how this round's going to turn out. I don't know. Bentley got that speed on him. That was such a beautiful round. You couldn't have scripted that round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think both fighters there, a lot of speed, a lot of energy in that round. Let's see if they can keep it up for the second and third rounds here. Gave him about a minute of rest there.
Yeah.
I want to see Bentley use his shield a little bit more. I want to see some right-handed punches coming from Bentley. Milesky's just waiting. He's just waiting to see. He's waiting for Bentley to get close, and he's going to grapple and try to get those takedowns. He knows he's up a little bit, so he doesn't have to expend all of his energy, but he's just waiting for the right time to get those takedowns.
Oh,
there he goes. He tried for a sweep.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
And he's getting in close. He's got Bentley on the ropes. Here we go. Trying for that takedown. Bentley's not having it. All right, someone dropped the sword here. Since they're standing, they do have to stop the fight and reset. You're not allowed to drop your weapon unless you're on the ground or unless you get a takedown here. So Bentley must have dropped his sword there. He's got to pick it up himself. And it's hard to do, folks. Think about wearing an oven mitt and trying to, count your fingers. It's pretty difficult to do. Milesky the meatball. I love it. Yeah. All right, there we go. Milesky's going for that takedown. Bentley's trying to stay on the cage for support.
Come on, takedown defense. We're seeing by Bentley.
There we go. He's getting a couple of punches in there, but Milesky is just controlling the fight right now. Almost a reversal head grip. Almost. Bentley almost had a head grip there. All right. I tell you, the crowd is really into this fight. I don't know if it's because they're just drinking more drinks or because this fight is so energetic, but the crowd's getting into it. They have nice tabards. You can see them from a distance. I don't know which way this is going to go. I think Milesky definitely took the first round. Second round was a little closer, but again, Milesky was controlling the fight. He had Bentley up against the cage. It really depends on how the judges are going to score that second round. What do you think about the second round, Ethan?
I think that it was a close fight, but since we're doing competitive rounds, I think Milesky's still up. So Bentley's definitely going to have to go for a comeback.
Absolutely, yeah. Milesky's going to have to pull. Bentley's going to have to pull something out in this third round to really gain a lot of points. Again, it can go either way. This is not the best 2 of 3, so Milesky hasn't won it quite yet, but he is up by a lot of points. So Bentley can only pull this out if he gets a lot of points, has a very dominant third round. So again, let's see what we got here.
He's going to have to practice that takedown defense. He cannot go down.
Yes.
If Bentley goes down, he lost the fight.
Absolutely. Bentley cannot go down anymore. In fact, he might need a takedown to clinch this win here. So let's see what they got in him. Let's see what he does.
So what? Bentley's going to have to keep him at bay. He can't let him pressure him. He can't. Come on, Bentley.
Bentley's going to use his reach and he's a little bit taller, so he's going to try to get that overhook, and he's going to try to throw. Oh, and Bentley goes down again for the third time, and he's blocking. You get double points if you're in dominant position. You only get 1 point for strikes from the non-dominant position.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, they're going to stand him back up.
I think they're going to stand him back up. All right, they got 30 seconds remaining. Let's see what the fighters have left in them.
Bentley, you have to shoot for a takedown. You have to.
Yep, Bentley's got it. You see Bentley being more aggressive now. He's going in for that clinch. He's got to get some takedown action here. He's got to get some points. He can't wait around.
Oh, come on, Bentley. You got to unload the gas tank. You only got 40 seconds.
And Milesky is doing a great job of using those leg sweeps to put Bentley off balance, and then he goes in for the clinch. All right.
What a great fight. What a great fight.
What an excellent performance by both fighters. They went the full 3 rounds. That was a good fight. Here we go. So let's see what the judges have to say about this. I'm going to say Milesky probably took that.
Milesky won that fight for sure. That first round was so dominant. I haven't seen a performance like that.
Yeah, that's the first. That's probably the most dominant first round or of any rounds tonight so far that was clearly one-sided in that first round. Bentley had a lot to come back from that. I think the second and third rounds were a lot closer. Bentley was getting a lot of shots there in the second and third rounds. I'm not sure if he was able to catch up to all of those takedown shots because, again, the points are doubled when you're on the ground.
Let's find out.
All right, so let's see what the judges have to say here. I don't know who the crowd has for them. I think they're cheering pretty loudly for Milesky. He's blowing kisses to the crowd. He's trying to be a crowd pleaser here. I love it. I love the showboating. I love the fancy tabards they got. I love an excellent armored combat fight. This is great. We have a saying in Boohurt. It's called Boohurt is love. So even though these fighters just tried to kill each other for 3 rounds, they're going to hug it out at the end.
Don't forget to stop by one of our 2 bars located right back there behind the audience. And I believe I made a post about dressing out for this. Let's see you guys. I want to see some of you that are dressed out.
Hey, I see a Lord Farquaad down here. I think we need to bring them up to the cage side. We love you, Lord Farquaad!
Everybody's stressed out tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. We got Lord Farquaad coming up. I did not see that coming.
That was an upset.
I'm not sure how the judges would have scored that round. I thought for sure Milesky had a very dominant performance in that fight. I'm not sure how those matches came out like that. But I will say, the judges are making sure that the strikes are good. It could have happened that closer to the cage, Milesky wasn't able to capitalize on those takedowns, meaning he wasn't getting good strikes from the dominant position. That's the only thing I can think of how Bentley probably pulled that fight out.
Well, let's go, Bentley. Go Royals!
All right, yeah. Excellent performance from both fighters. I thought that was going to Chris Milesky. I was very surprised by that ruling. Again, it must have been. So you only get 3 points for a takedown. And then if you're not able to get good strikes from the dominant position, if they don't count, then you're not getting all those points. So if Bentley was able to get more points from the standing game, that's the only way I could see that getting pulled out.
This is Travis Young.
All right, so our next fighter that we have coming out, Travis Young in the red corner. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, so that elbow drop was very nice. I'm not sure if you get points for an elbow drop like that. You're not awarded any points for any elbows. It's 0 points. You can do it, but it's not worth any points. So my guess is the judges must not have counted many of those strikes from the dominant position after Milesky got those throws. That's the only way I can see it going that way.
Yeah. So realistically, the elbow drop should have been like 1,000 points.
All right, so if you're watching from home, this is our last undercard fight before we take our intermission and we listen to the Age of Bellum play their metal set during the intermission.
Holy shit, that's a big man. Coming in at 6'7", 265 pounds.
All right.
Now,
We see Eric Duncan, the Mountain. Both of these fighters are super heavyweight. What we have right here, Travis Young, 5'9", 265. Eric Duncan coming in at 6'7" tall, 265 pounds. They have the same weight, but the Mountain has almost a foot of height on him.
you couldn't pay me to put myself in the cage with Eric.
All right, we have Taylor Jones joining us in the audience. He says if you win the third round, it gives you more overall points. Taylor Jones is a veteran in the sport. He is the current AMMA champion in the United States, so he knows what he's talking about. That must have been how we got that round in the last match there.
Is Travis gonna slay the Giant today?
Yeah, I wonder how Travis is going to do against the Mountain. All right. I love that when Brandon stands next to the Mountain, he looks like a baby. Eric Duncan is a very large man. This is a super heavyweight fight here. There's going to be some power. If you can't see from home, you see these fighters are using a different weapon loadout. They're using axes and bucklers. This is going to be some heavy blows. I think it'll go to grappling. Eric Duncan has a Muay Thai background, so you're definitely going to see some knees. Here we go. And the first takedown. Eric Duncan got a takedown, but Travis Young was able to trip him and take him down as well. And the referee's going to stand him back up. No one had a clear dominant position, so he's going to stand him back up. There we go. Here's the knees. I was waiting for it. Eric Duncan with the knees. He's throwing heavy knees at Travis Young next to the cage. Excellent strikes here. The crowd is loving it. And with the knees, I think Eric got about 4 or 5 knees there.
The knees got to be going like a truck hitting you. Oh my God. Oh, a headbutt. Oh. Damn,
All right. All right. What an excellent round there. Travis Young putting up an excellent fight. He got taken down at the beginning of the round, but if you saw from home, he was able to trip Eric Duncan, so Eric could not capitalize on that takedown. They both fell to the mats. That neither one of them had clear dominant position. The referee had to stand them up. I don't know. Who do you think had that round, Ethan?
I'm giving it to Travis Young. I think he got the more dominant position once he got back on top.
All right, yeah, I think Travis's striking is very good. It's going to depend on how the judges are scoring this because from what I could see, Eric Duncan landed 4 or 5 knees, but I'm not sure if Travis was able to block those knees with the shield. If he was able to block them, then the judges aren't going to count those as points. If he counts it, each of those knees are 2 points apiece. Very, very good round. I love that they're using axes in this fight. I love a good axe fight. The trouble with axes are you can't get as many combos because you just don't have the dexterity with an axe that you would with a sword. All right, Boo Hurt is love. You see the fighters there. These guys know each other. They fought each other at the Kentucky Renaissance Fair. They've done this before. I love that they're well, what are we doing? A forfeiture. Oh my gosh. We had, wow. We had a forfeiture there. It must have been an injury. I'm guessing it was an injury, maybe a prior injury for Travis Young. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that at all.
I didn't see that happening at all. Oh, my. Wow.
And by the way, if you can't see at home, Eric Duncan is wearing a Taylor Swift tabard. It is so sparkly. I can see all the sparkles from here. It's excellent. I love it. All right, at this point, we're going to go to the Age of Bellum intermission now for about 45 minutes. All right, I'm going to stop the live feed for now, and I'm going to pick it back up for the next set of the main card fight events that we got after the intermission. I think about 8:30, we're going to come back for the next set of fights.